Hi folks, it's a fiasco of a day here in Parliament. We were expecting a fall economic statement this afternoon. We got the documents that associate with the fall economic statement, but the minister didn't show up. As you probably know, she resigned this morning, the day she's supposed to deliver this in Parliament. But if you look at the actual fall economic statement, any Minister of Finance with this performance should have resigned, quite frankly. The forecast for last year's deficit was supposed to be $40 billion. It ended up being $61.9 billion last year. That's the year that ends in March 2024. So they're $21.9 billion higher last year. Their forecast for this year's for the deficit to be $8.5 billion higher than they forecast last spring. So this is spending run amok. They have no control over the money that's going out the door at this point in time. There is no fiscal management in this government. We know that. We actually look at everybody and they're all spending money for the sake of government programs without any attachment to the harm it's going to cause our economy and the taxes that are going to have to be raised from future generations of Canadians in order to accommodate that. One thing they did stick to here is their fiscal anchor, one of their fiscal anchors. Remember, they had a few of them. One was the deficit number and they blew way past that. But one they did stick to was the debt to GDP anchor at 41.9% this year. They're going to blow past it, it looks like, next year. However, do note that the problem with that number is that GDP includes government spending. And one of the interesting things in this fall economic statement update is the GDP went up by $17 billion, while government deficit and debt went up by $21 billion. So now the government is spending more than GDP is going up. And that means something else is going down. Probably private sector investment. Let's remember what's included in GDP, gross domestic product. It includes government, private spending, investment, and net exports. So for all of you that are paying attention to this, something in the private sector economy is going wrong in Canada. We need more private sector investment, and this government doesn't have it. My takeaway on this is that it is a terrible, terrible financial economic statement, and we need to make sure we get a better government, an election where we're actually getting spending under control so that we're not driving Canada economically into a hole. More to come, but that's my initial blush from 2 hours after this was presented. Thank you.